Mic check, mic check. Alrighty, microphone sounds good. Camera looks good. Everything except for my phone is not taking a charge right now. Oh, my stuff's getting old. It's getting so old. But hey, these things happen, right? Time stops for no one. That is why we need to live to the fullest every day. Be grateful for every single day, every single interaction that we get. Because some people don't get that at all. What is going on, everybody? My name is Mr. Marauder. Mr. Marauder. I'm back after a long hiatus. Yet another one. Because that's just what I do. Sometimes I just need to back away from the gaming thing. I need to get back to who I am, back to my roots. And since I'm not trying to get monetized or anything, at least that's a side objective, it's not the main objective. I do what I want. I stream when I want. I don't stream when I don't want. And that's just how life is. You know, even tonight, I didn't want to. I thought about not doing it. Excuse me while I eat my carrots. Thought about not going live. Ultimately, I did it anyway, obviously. A little push from a buddy, but I appreciate it. I ain't doing nothing super exciting. As the title says, I'm gearing up for Bonemass, who happens to be the third boss in this game. There are 5 bosses? 6 bosses? Something like that. And I've never actually made it this far before. It was my first time beating the Elder a couple of days ago. Never beat Bonemass though. And from what I hear, this is when the difficulty really starts to spike. Things in Valheim start getting real unforgiving. Right around third boss, right around Bonemass, when you start getting into the swamp. Swamp ass. Although tonight, not doing anything too exciting. I am gathering berries. Super excitement. Look, I got 7 right there. Oh, look. Speak of the devil. Right in front of my blind eyes. Ah! Berries! And the reason that I'm hunting for berries right now is because there is a certain food that requires many berries, many raspberries. Which is cool, which is dope. You know, there's one thing about this game that I'm liking so far that I can... It's like, there's definitely a progression, right? There's definitely biomes. If you try to get into a biome too early, then you're not going to do very well. You know, you kind of got to gear up in the biomes before it So like for example, we're in the meadow right now, which is the first biome, generally pretty peaceful. Right after that is the Black Forest. And that's where things start getting not so peaceful. Black Forest ain't too bad though. You know, you do run into some Grey Dwarf Shaman, Grey Dwarf Brutes, skeletons for the first time. Which can all be kind of brutal at the beginning, but you know, like anything else, you build up, you grind, you save. You get to the higher levels, or quote-unquote levels. You know, in this game, it's less about leveling up and more about getting the right gear. Although each individual skill does have levels, and it changes things quite significantly from what I understand, I haven't paid much attention to it, and I just kind of let it happen as I play the game. Anywho, raspberries. How many am I gonna want? Well, quite a few. I'm going for at least a full stack. Probably halfway there. Aha! More berry. Uh-oh. Hold up. Stop moving. The game froze. Okay, there we go. Seems to do that every once in a while, where it'll just kind of keep moving without me telling it to do anything. Why? Why are you still moving? You should not be running. There we go. Yeah, my PC is starting to get to the point where it's not cooperating as well for me anymore. But I mean, she's up there. You know, we're looking at 5 years now of constant use, and I'll be honest, I'm not the best with computer maintenance just because I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm learning though, I'm learning to fix things as we go along. Beautiful, beautiful things. Alright, we are at 30 berries. Which isn't too bad considering we started with 7. Oh, you want to hear the super exciting part? First of all, we have bees up there. Which bees are cool. I like bees. Although this one I'm going to shoot down. Oh no, I missed. How'd I miss that? It's right there. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Let them sting me up. It's the least I can do. It's all I can offer. Allow them to get a few stings off. That's a deer running around. Oh, grayling. Hello. Goodbye. These are mushrooms. Not what I need at the moment. I will be needing them eventually. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things about this game is that it's very... How am I looking to say this? Like, everything's useful, right? Like, even these little guys, the neck tails, like, you know, they drop their tails, and then you can cook them and eat them like that. They don't do very much for you. But then you get to a certain level, you start upgrading stuff, and then all of a sudden you can start mixing them into the menu, into the different recipes, which is cool. You know, that's the cool thing, is that the biomes don't become obsolete just because you go to the next one. Like, there's still stuff, the next tails, the the berries, even boar meat. It's used well into at least into the mid stages, which is where I'm at. I don't know how much you use all this stuff in the late game. I will be figuring that out soon. Drop it all. Shamona. Cut down this oak. It's a good source of both wood and core wood, but I was mostly hoping for an oak seed. You know, now that I say it out loud, I don't even know if there is an oak seed in the game. It would be cool though. Decorate my place with a big old oak. Shut up, pig. And another one. You know what, guys? Life is good. You know, I allow myself to get kind of down and distracted. I'm sure we all do. Get a little down and depressed, and it's like, you know, I wish my life was somewhere else. But ultimately speaking, life is good. It's good when you let it be. Alright, and this is the spot where it transitions from meadows to black forests. Just gonna punch this railing real quick. Oh, that's a great dwarf. Oh no. My punches are less effective against the gray dwarf. The shaman over there. The shaman. Come on, shaman. Take that. A ticket it. There we go. Pick up all these littles. I don't want to go into the Black Forest just yet. Although I'm going to have to soon. Because that is where the blueberries are. Ooh, this is a good gathering of raspberries. I'm going to mark that. Mark that with the RB. Ah! Go away. Oh, poo. I just broke one of the berry bushes. Oh, well, there's still like 6 or 7 of them around here, so that's good. We will take that. I keep looking down. Don't worry, guys. I am not looking at my junk. I'm actually looking at my phone. Just in case we do have some chatters. We don't. That is A-okay. These things happen. Why is that stuck? Oh. That's why that is stuck. Okay. No longer stuck. But yeah, if it looks funny, just know that I'm not staring at my own crotch. I'm looking at y'all, actually. I'm looking at you. More Black Forest. Oh, it's a skeleton. Goodbye. Yeah, as you can see, I've gotten to a point where the first couple biomes don't really have much for threats for me anymore. The Grey Dwarf can still be a little bit of a headache, just because they tend to mob in swarms, and they are just a tiny bit tougher. skeletons are super quick just because I have a mace. My copper mace. Bam. Oh, bam. Upgraded to level 3. Alright, all these things everywhere. Oh, it's a copper. You'll never take me alive, copper. Yeah, see? Been going around and marking all of the copper nodes that I've been finding. Carrot seeds, I don't need carrots. Aha! Blueberries. I did not pick it up. We can throw those out. I don't need many more gray dwarf eyes. I'm sure I'll need some in the near future. But not nearly as many as I have. That's a thistle. Thistles are good. They're in several potions and stuff. Not what I'm on the hunt for right now, though. We are in the market for some blue balls. And red ones. But since we're in the Black Forest, we're looking for blues. Alright, that snow right there says that that is a mountain terrain. And we still don't want to go to Los Montañas right now. Why? Because I'm weak, I'm soft, I'm frail. I'm squishy. Les mountains will eat me alive. For dinner and chew me up and spit me out. Blue barums. Alright, come this way so I don't break another. Haha. Oh my god. There we go. Mark that with the BB for them bluebirds. Or blue balls. Whatever, it's funny to you. That's funny! Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, blue balls is no laughing matter. What? I have never seen that before. 2 copper nodes right next to each other. That's a good find. More gray dwarf. Yes, I hear you. I know you're upset. But around here we use our words, not violence. Until you piss me off, then it's all violence. Where'd you go? There's a 1-star boar. Ow. Take that, you jerkwad. Actually, I want your stuff. Yeah, give me your things. It is now very dark and very difficult to see with these sunglasses on. Fortunately, oh, raspberries! Would you look at that? I wouldn't have seen that had the boars not blown up next to them. That's another good gathering here. No, 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 no. You come over here. I don't want to break berry bush. Sweatcellent. Put a good old RB there for the raspberries. Oh, scratch my nose. Scratch underneath my boob here real quick. Sweaty. Oh, it's hot today at work, boy, let me tell you. I was like, it's warm. Shut up. There you go, give me a tail. Did I get the tail? No tail. There we go. Now I got to sail. Alright, ooh, that is a brute. Hello, Mr. Brute. Oh, okay, come on. Give me another one. I dare you. Yeah, not the smartest of NPCs. I assume that's why they call them the brutes. All brawn, no brain. Oh, come on. Oh, more raspberries. Oh, come on. Why'd you spray your pesticides all over my berry bushes? Huh? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that trophy so that we can pick up berries. What did I pick up? I picked up the wrong kind of berry. There we go. Slurpee! What's going on, my brother? How you doing? It's been a while. You're right. You are absolutely right. I took another long hiatus from gaming, from streaming and gaming in general. You know how I do. Come and go as I please. How have you been, Slurp? It's good to see you again. I'm just gonna run past all these suckers. Because unless you got something that I want, I don't even need to take the time to beat you up. My nose itches! Yeah! Okay. Yeah, I see there's been a couple of updates or something. I'm seeing some different things happening on YouTube here that I should probably get more savvy with if I'm gonna keep this up. Hiatus? More like a vacation. Oh yeah, like a 3-month vacation. I wish. Wish I could take a vacation that long. Yeah, you know what, man? I decided a long time ago that YouTube wasn't gonna be a thing for me, not a serious thing. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna take all the time when I need it. People understand for the most part, I assume. Slurp says, I'm well, been busy fixing broken stuff, actually planning a live stream tomorrow, so feel free to join. Other than that, just editing and working on other stuff. That's what's up, man. I'm happy to see it, man. I'm always glad to see when people are really diving into their passions, which honestly, YouTube is a great hobby. You know, there's not many hobbies that I know of where you can play a video game and then possibly monetize it. You know, it's kind of wild. It's kind of a wild day that we live in. But that's what's up. What kind of broken stuff are you fixing? Which, by the way, sorry, that stuff's breaking on you. And thank you for the invite. What time is your live stream? I do work mañana, but I know you're on the other side of the world. And about, what is it, like 10, 12 hours ahead of me, something like that? Oh, that's a big thing. Oh, just a brute. Okay, I thought that was a troll. Now, trolls are still pretty scary to me. I can take them out fairly easily with my bow. I haven't tried doing too much hand-to-hand with them, but... Is that a smart thing to do? Go hand-to-hand with a 12-foot troll? Come on. Come on. Oh, you want some first? I can get you first. Where are you going? Look at this dude. Just taking off. You scared, bruh? You scared? I don't even have any fire on me. Would you rather drown yourself than fight me? Pansy. What kind of brute are you? Scared kind of brute. Oh, there's some Grey Doors fighting some skeletons. I will accept it. Go help your own kind over there, Mr. Grey Dwarf. Mr. Grey Dwarf. I've been out too long, it's too dark. I don't even know, where am I going? I think, yeah, I've way past where I was trying to go. Oh my god. Nine to 3. That's a good long stream. You think it's afternoon or early evening? Okay, well, I mean, you know, I am supposed to work, but as of right now, I'm not very booked. So I might be able to make it. I will do my best. What are you streaming? It's okay if you can't, just letting you know. Yeah, I appreciate the invite, bro. I've been playing a lot of games lately again, and I'm like, alright, it's time to get back into the streaming thing. Even though, you know how I do. Step away for several years, come back. But I will try to be there. Like I said, actually, not really looking forward to tomorrow right now, because out of a 6-hour day, I think I have half an hour booked. So hopefully that'll pick up. Because I did just take a week off. I took about 5 days off just because I needed the mental break. And then lo and behold, I come back, and as soon as I do, the books they're looking light. Plan to do Battlefield 6 beta. Final day of it. It's been fun and good to start to get back after a few months break. That's what's up, man. Yeah, actually, One Day at a Time asked me to play Battlefield as well. I guess it's only on open beta for this weekend. So I'm downloading it on Steam, and I may try to hop on with them tomorrow night after work. But I saw the price, man. It's got a $70 release, and I'm like, bruh, you know, like I'm just struggling to pay those kind of prices for games anymore. However, I am a big Battlefield fan, even though I haven't really played one in eons. I'll give it a look-see. I'll see what I can get done, see what I can play. Haha, raspberries. Alright, what did our haul look like? 15 blueberries and 58 raspberries? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We were set out to find raspberries. Blueberries just so happened to jump up in front of me, so I was like, yeah, I may as well. But I need both. Alright, how far? Not too far from the homestead now. Just as it's turning daybreak. How about that? How about that? If I need a squad mate, oh bro, 100% will let you know. I know you gamed with One Day as well. We did. Oh yeah, we did Sea of Thieves together. So I'm sure he would be more than happy for you to join us. And Undertale, yeah, I've been seeing you hop on to Undertale. That's one of those games. Seems like it'd be right up my alley. But I have yet to try it. Alright. 7 carrots sitting here. Alright, you go into the overflow. What about honey? Ooh, almost too much honey. Yeah, so are you playing on Steam or are you playing like through the, what is it, the Ubisoft official site or something? Whatever it is. Oh, more raspberries right at home. Right under my nostrils. Alright, where was I going? A little workshop / storage area. There we go, leather scraps and some feathers. No room for feathers. No room for resin. Resin. No more resin. Alright, let's put you there. I really gotta fix things up around here. Alright, what do we still have? A couple things of wood. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do with that. We're gonna make some charcoal. Pardon me, what was the question again? That's alright, there's a lot of questions in there, I'm sure. I had asked if you're playing on like Steam or are you going through Ubisoft's official site, or how are you going about that? And don't mind me, I tend to talk really fast. I get these ideas and I just need it out of my body. Put iron up in there. What else do we have? Wood. Charcoal. Charcoal could go back out here. No, and then I had mentioned that you had played with One Day before. We had all played Sea of Thieves a while back. Which was a ton of fun. There we go, that's what I was looking for. I gotta put these raspberries and dandelions up, and actually I may as well use the raspberries. Actually, how many? 6 of these left. How much does it take to make? Was that goose soup or black soup? Not black soup. Milkshake. It only takes 1. I can do at least 6 more. I will do that. You're using Steam? Haven't used the Ubisoft launcher in a while. Yeah, I think the last time I used Ubisoft was playing another version of Battlefield. I was playing Battlefield 2042 with One Day. Unfortunately, we could only do it for a little while because we just couldn't figure out how to do crossplay after a while. For some reason, it was like they suddenly took away the ability for crossplay. But all that to be said, I don't really use the Ubisoft launcher. I try to stay on Steam as much as possible. I started using Xbox just because of the Game Pass. But I'm always coming on and off of the Game Pass. Alright, we're gonna have to put... Oh, never mind. We don't even have enough to fill that up. Speaking of which, we need more carrot soup. Gonna have to make more carrot soup. Put you away for one of you guys. Yeah, we'll do deer stew. Wait, isn't Battlefield from EA? Oh, you know what? You might be right. You're probably right, actually. This is just how out of the loop that Mr. Marauder is. I don't follow developers. I don't do none of that. I just play a game. No, you're probably right. And either way, I haven't touched their launcher. EA launcher. EA's even worse. Blah. Blah. Nah, people try to get me on other launchers all the time. They're like, oh, try Epic because they're doing this free stuff, and try this one because they got free in this game and that game. And I'm like, you know what, man? I am a simple-minded fool. I'm about as simple as they come. Like, I even have there's this gas station down the street that I go to kind of regularly for coffee, because in all honesty, for a gas station, it has some pretty good coffee. But like, now they're trying to get me to sign up for their app, and I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, you get free stuff, and there's this and that, and I'm like, I am so tired of having to fill out a new membership or get a new app or whatever the case is for everything. Everyone wants a membership, everyone wants a reward program, and I'm like, ugh, it's exhausting. No, I was there for a minute too, yes sir. I hear that. You know, I mean, sometimes it gets overwhelming, right? All this stuff that's just everywhere. I've only used Epic for one game franchise, and that was Alan Wake. You know, I can't blame you, because Alan Wake was a really good game, at least the first one. I don't know if there is more than one, actually. Again, my simple-minded. I did play through the first one, though. It was a lot of fun. It was very different, which was good. It was different in a good way. It was funny though, because like towards the end, I started learning all you really have to do is just jump from one light to the next. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the whole game. But I dug it. The bad guys were funny. Don't have any. Did I put them away? I did put them away. How did I put them away? What do I have now? A cup of coal. I got this. I got that. Alright, let's put you in here. Wood. Keep that wood on me. Put you there. There's a sequel, Alan Wake 2. Oh. See, I thought there might have been. Which reminds you that you haven't gotten back to it yet. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There are a lot of games out there, and a lot of time-consuming games. A lot of things that take our attention, especially if you're running a YouTube channel and everything. And you're working full-time. Got a bunch of responsibility. Where did I leave that boat? I'm thinking about making a dock right here. But there's a lot I want to do in this game here. Like, this is my house right here. Now that it's pretty basic looking. These are just some portals. I want to move the portals. Get them their own portal room. Double chimney. I'm not really liking how that looks, but because of the way that this is all set up, Kind of had to be done. But I'm trying to think of other ways to spruce up the place. Starting to get more and bigger items like these things. And I'm like, well, what do we do with them all? Oh, forgot to grab it. There we go. All right. How was that that peak game there, Slurp? If you're still there. I had seen it a couple times. I've seen it around. It looks fun. It looks interesting, but I'm trying to hold off on buying too many games. Mostly just trying to save money. You know, I did buy RimWorld probably about a month or so back, and I can say I don't regret it. It's a good game, but RimWorld is, I don't think it's gonna be my game. Alright, so we got all this stuff cooking up. We're gonna need more iron, I'm sure. Man, it is hot. Y'all hot today. It's hot today. Good lord. What do you mean I don't have any processable? No processable material on my behind. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. It took a while to come out. Done. Overcooking everything. Ah, still got one more. How did that happen? Did I catch it on the way out or something? Alright, now we need more tin. I got some bronze here. You're carrying too much. I know, that's why I'm all sweaty. You'll be alright, big guy. Just get in there. There we go. Ooh, I can upgrade the mace as well. Let's go with the buckler first. Ping. Aha. Then I can upgrade the mace. I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to just start going iron. But let's do it. Alright, level 4 max quality. Things is looking pretty daggum good over here. I need to stop this whole back and forth running, just grab one or two things. I'm mostly just lollygagging because there's a couple things that I want to do, but I really don't want to do. For example, I want to replace all of this wall with stone walls because I have that ability now. I want to upgrade my workshop here. Lunis, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How things been out there, man? How you doing? I heard you and So Not Yours have been playing Grounded 2. How you like it? I've only played the first one, and I thought it was cool. I couldn't really get into it. I was struggling with the progression, but I thought about giving it another try. And just as I was thinking that, the second one came out. So I'm like, well, do I give it another try or do I play number 2? Oh, the problems us first worlders have. Alright, no more cooking. I'm doing alright with the thumbs up. Always love the thumbs up. It is awesome. Well, that's cool. I've been seeing a lot about it on YouTube, mostly just coming around clips and stuff. I do have to say I kind of want to get it, mostly because of the you can ride an ant. And I was like this. I haven't built with stone at all, so we're gonna see how this goes. It's under heavy build. So I need a bunch of stone, and I need to make a stone cutter. You would finish the first one before the second. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That'll save me some money. At least in the time being. Stone cutter needs 2 iron. Take that, and then as much stone as I can carry on my person. Actually, I'm gonna take it out of this cart right here. So is the second grounded like a continuation, or is it a standalone thing? How does that all work? Oh no, I still need wood and a workbench? Okay. If you say so, I'm just running around. You're carrying too much. Blah. Yeah, it's a continuation. Okay. Well, I will keep that in mind. Another 4? Huh? How many of these can we take before we get to... How many halves can we split this into? Haha! So I need to get rid of like 2. There we go. Alright, it is getting dark. I like to throw this bad boy on for that reason. Well, it's good to know, Lunas. I will have to check it out one of these days. Knowing me, by the time I get to it, it'll already be super unpopular and Grounded 3 is going to be coming out. That's just how I roll, bruh. That's just how I do things, yo. Alright, I have other things. There we go. Boom. Alright. Let's build us some walls, shall we? Stone wall 1 by 1. Oh, okay, so it's a tiny little block. 1 by 2. 4 by 2. Oh, so they get long and not necessarily vertical. Here. Okay. Well, let's figure this out then, shall we? May as well continue on with what we got going on here. Just build off of it. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I just need you to clip. Why are you not clipping? Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. LOL, G2 isn't finished yet. They have a bunch of content coming. It's missing 3/4 of the map as of now. Oh. Okay. that case, I got some time. Yeah, you know, my slow self, I keep forgetting. We don't release free, finished games anymore, right? This is not how the gaming industry works anymore. I forgot it's all pre-alphas and whatnot. Why are you doing this to me? Fine, we'll just put you there. Since we want to be a little douche mango. How about you? You gonna give me problems? There we go. Nope, everything is early access. Oh, bro, everything is. It's kind of wild. I miss the old days, the old Pioneer days, where it's like, well, this game came out. This is what you get. But that just shows how much of a dinosaur I am. Okay. Gotta build another one. That's alright. I got plenty of wood. We do not have plenty of iron though, so we're gonna have to... you know what? Before I do that, let me build these up, at least a couple more. Couple more levels. There we go. There we go. That's right, I'm a bricklayer, y'all. I guess I could have used some of those 1x1 squares. Made this look a little better. But you know what? I am a lazy Viking. So I just don't feel like going through it all. There we go. Second row is much easier than the first. Alright, now, yeah! How did you get in here? Mr. Shaman. Mr. Shaman. Give me that. I need the iron. Make sure I got the iron. I did get the iron. Let me eat. How are you guys getting in here? Do you not see the stone wall? Are the Grey Dwarfs just incorporeal and I didn't know? Can they walk through stone? Rude. So rude. Oh. I am missing this vital piece of equipment, right, Chomp? Put you right there. Heavy build. Do the double wall. Wally wally. How are you liking Valheim? I'm loving it, honestly. It's kind of my new obsession right now. It's not my first time playing, but every other time that I've played, I've kind of got stuck in that death loop, and I let it get to me, so then I stopped playing. You know, where it's like you die and then you gotta go super far to get all your stuff back, and I was like, I don't want to go super far to get all my stuff back. So then I would end up quitting and deleting my character and deleting my game. Because I'm a whiny little poo-poo baby like that sometimes. Was amazed when you got S and Y on it. Yeah, she told me about that. She told me about how you guys were like, you're playing Valheim? What? Nah, she's great. She's great to play with. Yeah, she seems to be digging it. But we're taking it real slow. We got a, I started another single player world for us so that we can just kind of start from the beginning and move real slow, because honestly I'm not real versed at the game either. Like, I'm just kind of now starting to feel comfortable with it, because it's a deep game. There's a lot of deep mechanics to it. A crafting station. The bane of my existence. Just let me put it down. Let me put it down right here. Excuse me, sir. How dare you? Are you guys still playing on your Valheim playthrough? I think I've seen it a couple times. I was pretty amazed at some of the builds that I saw. I was like, good lord. I need more stone. Glad you're making her do everything yourself. We were babying her in our No, not this guy. I'm very much I'll show you what I know. But once you know what I know, then you're gonna be more self-sufficient. I made her build her first hut the other day. As I told her, I was like, oh no, if we're gonna do this, you're gonna take part in some of the buildings. So she did that. She started a farm, a carrot farm. So yeah, you should congratulate her on all that, because she did it all on her own. She figured it out. She's kind of going through the same thing we all go through when we're trying to figure out the hoe situation and how the hoe actually works. Trying to get everything all even land, and I was like, good luck with that. She's getting it though. Oh look, raspberries. Okay. So yeah, it's gotta go up another level, like right here. There we go. Alright. Okay. Are there any like oh, there's an iron gate. I really don't want to use the iron gate though, so we'll keep with the wooden fence, the wooden gates for now. That doesn't seem right. That seems very stuck into the ground there. I will double check there. Yeah. I was fortunate to get a hardcore Valheim gamer on my server. He has like 4K hours in the game. He built some amazing stuff. Was that Solar? I think someone had mentioned him when I did stop by the stream. They were like, oh yeah, Solar built all this. But that's what's up, man. I know that's the cool thing about this game. Actually, I think this is some of my favorite building mechanics of like any other solar demos. Yes, very nice. I think of like all the survival like crafting type games that I play, this one has my favorite building mechanics. Can be a little fiddly at times. It was like once you start figuring it out, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you can do some real cool stuff with this. Alright, we're just gonna let it sit right there. Yeah, whoever it was that had said he was the one that did the builds had some high praises for Solar. 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 Man. Where is... Wait, so if I'm right here... Oh. I could just use this one. Excuse me, I didn't tell you to break. Jerkwad. Right, I really wish more games use Valheim's building mechanics. I agree. I would 100% agree. You can do some gorgeous builds in this game. And like I really like that, as much as it's kind of like limiting at first, it seems like it, the structural integrity is just a super cool addition. And I like the way they do it. Slurpee says, I'm back, had a duel with my little bro in a sword fight. Ooh, I hope it was an epic duel. Were you guys dueling to the Duel of Fates? Still to this day, one of my favorite, probably my favorite fight song, dueling song. Duel of Fates, nothing like it. Also, who won? Don't leave us in suspense. How'd it go? I don't understand. You clipped last time. Okay. Let's try something a little unorthodox here, huh? Actually, what I'm gonna do first... Missing! What am I missing? Oh, so close. There we go. Right, because I could put those there. Break those. And then put these there and shabambadam. Whoa, Black Betty Bambalam. That's the wrong. That's what I wanted to do. Flip it around. Indeed. Oh yeah, Duel of Fates was on. Hell yeah. Nah, but I lost after swinging the sword too much and between my legs. So I lost by collapsing. LOL. Too chaotic. But good bonding. You were doing all the crazy stuff, huh? You trying to be like an actual Jedi? No, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, no, you know what? I want it to line up right there. That's where I want it to line up. I don't care if I have to fix the ground later. But yeah, Lunas, I completely agree. I think... I was actually thinking about that earlier today. I was like, how cool would a... I don't know, like a medieval, not just like a Viking setup, or maybe even a sci-fi post-apocalyptic type survival game with this kind of building, Valheim style. Forgive the mumbling, I got carrots in my mouth. And Slurp, I know you asked me earlier, I forgot to answer, but yes, the horsework stuff is going really well. I've been having some really amazing riding lessons lately. I'm really getting the hang of the horsemanship thing. And I'm not officially working with them yet, but it's only a matter of time now. I turned in all my paperwork for my equine massage certificate, and I should be getting it back here in about a month or so. So really good times. Slurp asked, you ever see the video of someone swinging a lightsaber and hitting their balls? I can't say I've seen that one. Yeah, it happened to me, and the first thing my bros said was, no! I wasn't recording. Oh, that's gotta be the worst. Oh. Oh, the brotherly love. Not the, hey, are your balls okay, bro? Nope, I wasn't recording. Do it again. You gotta make it look authentic. No, I never saw the video of someone swinging around a lightsaber and hitting themselves, but I have seen the Ninja Bear. You ever see the Ninja Bear video? Where he was doing that. He was like swinging this like bamboo stick around or something, and then ended up smacking himself in the ball. Oh my god! Oh no, was it a rope? It might have been a rope. But yeah, he was all swinging it around and acting all hard, and then like the knot at the end of the rope came right up and smacked him in the testicles. Oh man, that was hilarious. I never knew that I needed to see a bear getting hit in the balls with the rope until I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah. That's what I needed. Alright, let's drop some of this wood because my wood is weighing me down, huh? Huh? Good problem to have, huh, fellas? You know, I'm glad I did this. One day, if you're out there listening in the ether out there, I appreciate you talking me into doing this, because I wasn't gonna. But now that I'm here and back, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just always gonna love streaming, even though I take my long breaks, my hiatus, my vacations, my insanity leaves. I dig this. That's not where I wanted you at all. Give me an auto. There we. Gotta scratch the nose. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Tempted to get rid of those two right there, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Alright, let's put you right chow. Go back to heavy build. Keep heavy building these walls. I'm gonna put those right here. And oh, we're gonna cut in a little bit, aren't we? Psych! Fooled you. Nope. Put you there. Get a little bit more of a curve going. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna extend things out a little bit further. Probably gonna tear all this down. Although I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it. Who knows? Who knows your fate? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who's to say? Alright, leave. This is where I had the gates last time. Alright, put you there. Can these still? I think these can still line up. No? Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Also, I want these on the inside anyway, so let's do that. Oh, well, that's why the walls aren't lined up. What did I do? That got me. So close. Okay. So what we're gonna do then? Put two more at a slight angle. There we go. What happened here? Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's do that. Wait, how are you guys not connected? This makes no sense to me. I keep forgetting I'm working with stone here. You can't build. You can't have a top layer of stone because it's just too heavy. Gravity is not a stone's friend in this situation, huh? Gravity. Oh, we're getting it. Now we're moving right along, ain't we? No. Because you don't want to cooperate. I need more stone. More stone, more stone. I'm probably gonna have to move that thing soon. Doop, 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 doop. Doop. Is that too much? Not quite. Perfect. Perfect. Excuse me, sir. Why are you just standing there? Not on my watch. No siree, Bob. Okay, we're going to bam. Iron Power. Alright. Actually, what we're gonna do here first is we're going to make it turn in just a little. Okay. I gotta get rid of you guys because you're making me claustrophobic here. There we go. Let it all burn. Let it all collapse. No. No. Okay. Ah. Success. Do that. Not exactly gonna match up with the old door, but that's, you know, that is just the price that we gotta pay right now, huh? That is just the price that we gotta pay. Of course I did this again. Why did I do this again? Why do you hate me? Excited for the next Valheim update. The Deep North is gonna be cool. Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen too much about it. All I know is that it's gonna be like a big tundra. And they're supposed to have some massive creatures. So that'll be real dope. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go straight across. But yeah, I've been hearing about that one for a little while, the Deep North. I know a lot of people seem really excited about it. And I'm like, honestly, this is cool with me. It's rumored, from what I understand, that it's supposed to be out by the end of this year. So a couple more months, yeah. We're gonna curve this in a little bit. It's also not gonna snap perfectly because we don't need it to right now. How's that look out here? Is that ugly? Nah, she's fine. Just because she's ugly doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve love. Whoa, oh, my hammer broke. Oh, it's been a while since that's happened. I swear this never happened to me before. You're just so pretty. How far are you guys now? Which biome? Well, this is my personal playthrough, my single player. And I just made it to the swamps. Well, I shouldn't say just. It was kind of a few days ago, but like I'm just kind of starting to figure out how to get iron and all that stuff. As far as me and So Not Yours, we just beat. We're actually still working on fighting the Elder. We literally just started. I think it was last week, maybe. So we're still very early on. Alright, I gotta drop something to pick up some iron. Apparently. You are carrying too much. But yeah, I'm not very far into the game at all. And SNY and I are even less far into the game. But you know, we're really taking our time. I also just didn't know the game very well at the time. I'm starting to get a better understanding of it. But yeah, I had her fight Eikthyr with me. And we are now gearing up to fight the Elder. I'm pretty sure we know where he's at. But we also can't get together very often. Because of my work schedule, her work schedule. You know, I'm off on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and those happen to be the days that she does a double shift. So I'm like, it can be tough to coordinate a time. But you know, that's part of adulting, right? That's part of being a quote-unquote grown-up. Whoever let me do that. Is that not touching? Because that's going to bug me if it's not touching. Didn't I just build you? I could have sworn we just went through this. You and I. She's fought all the bosses, so she'll hold her own. Oh yeah, I'm sure. She seemed to know what she was doing against Eikthyr. Probably better than I did. I have not fought all the bosses. I think I may have fought Bonemass one time. And that wasn't even on my own playthrough. That was on a multiplayer thing that I had going on at one point. Come on, come on. Mr. Oh no, I have no food. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'm right here at base anyways. Doesn't really matter. But let's just go ahead and food ourselves up. Hey, big boy. Yeah, take that. You got parried. Nana buried. No, that's what's up though. Thank you for showing her the ropes. Maybe she'll teach me a thing or two by the time we get there, huh? Yeah, we can keep going this way. No, missing more. But no, I'm pretty sure I fought Bonemass one time. Again, it wasn't on my own. It wasn't my own game either. It was a multiplayer that I joined. And I'm pretty sure we did it the cheesy way. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the cheesy way. Especially in a game like this that can have a high skill ceiling. What is that moving that fast? Oh, it's a deer. So what the hell's running around my property? Get off my property! Oh my god, again. Okay. Let's put you like right here. Yes. No. Yes. Another brute. God, parrying leaves them so open. Okay, let's break you. Go back to heavy. See how low I can actually. You know what? Maybe we will use. One by one, just to kind of start building downward. Can this work? Will this work? I guess it's a bit more like Legos. You do it like that. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Not at all what I wanted. Oh my god, you're killing me. There we go. There we go. That lined up? Looks lined up to me. Oh, I should have been doing this the whole time, huh? Oh well. You live and you learn. Is that even gonna... You know what? Who cares if it lines up properly or not? It is covered. Ha ha ha! Success. Okay. Now I believe we have mostly stone walls here. They're only too high. May make them another row, another layer up. Truth be told, y'all, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm winging it here like B-Dub. Don't go too far into that water there, my friend. There we go. Alright. I feel more secure. Yeah? What do you guys think? Do we feel secure here? Maybe I should go out another one. No! No, 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 no. No swimming. What? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Just as I was saying, I feel secure. This jerk wagon had to come out. Gah, you're insufferable. Alright, what I can do is I can put this like right there. Haha, look at me using my big brain. Aw. Well, that didn't work. How about that? Huh? Okay. I just kicked that. Can I get my stones back, please? Yes, I can. Totally secured until you get that troll raid. Oh, yeah. I think I'm right around the corner from a troll raid. I'm gonna let you get back to Valheim. I got lots to do for tomorrow. Stay safe and stay awesome. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Slurp. I appreciate your company greatly. And I look forward to seeing you again. Peace out. Is this an emote? It is. Haha! See ya! Alright, what else we got? We got things laying around here. Am I full? Why can you not pick that up? And look at that, we finished up just as the day is breaking. And now we can see my new wall and all of its newbie greatness. I mean, it's looking pretty daggum good, I think. Actually, I want to see everything looks straightforward except for the... Ooh. Uh-huh. That's pretty. What do we do with that? Can we, like, put it above the doorways? And be all Jurassic Park, like... Da, 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 da. I'm gonna go run, check on my boars real quick. You need to get a moat dug around your fence. Yeah, I've heard about that. And people would do a moat, and then they'll also do like a dirt wall. Hello, pigses. How many you got there? You got 12 there, 19. They're still doing good, but this is pretty far from where I spend most of my time. So they don't breed often. One of these is a baby. Forgot which one. But yeah, I'll definitely be taking that into consideration as things start getting harder. Because like I said, right now I'm still only doing the Eikthyr, or no. Oh no, I beat the Elder. I don't know if I've gotten a raid after the Elder. Y'all need to have more babies. I'm gonna sit here and watch. This guy, my 1-star, I don't know what his deal is. I tamed him right over here. In this pen right here. And then we were done. It took me forever to push him this way into this pen with the other one. And the whole time he kept trying to run back that way. I was like, are you like tethered to something over here? But who knows? I mean, I probably should know. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. Necktails. Yeah. More necktails. Yum. Breed. Oh. Well, there goes the hearts. You having a baby? Did you have a little pigling? I mean, it's not what I wanted. I really wanted you to have one with that 1 star over there, but I guess, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. I just asked y'all to fall in love. I didn't give you specifics, so I guess that's on me. Because that's my mistake. For not telling the pigs who I wanted them to love. They just decided to do it like they got free will or something. Alright, what next? What next? What next? I think I'm gonna go mine some more iron. So let's set up to do that. First of all, put the hood back on. And then clear out my inventory of all the things. Got my overflow box right over here. Necktails, right in here. Still got these and these and these. The moat should be 2 to 4 lengths wide because the reach of those tree carrying trolls are friggin' long. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I was telling So Not Yours. I was like, you know, the trolls aren't so bad, but them damn tree trolls, boy, they could pack a wallop. They could reach you from like across the map. Yeah, you can stay in here for now. I'm gonna repair my things and go back to the swamp. Oh, I know what I wanted to do as well. Okay. So repair all that. Come down here. Repair, repair, repair. Okay, so this is where I'm at right here. This is kind of my little safe haven. I've been going all the way down here to these crypts. I went through one of them. I found this other one. This is an actual normal bone crypt. With copper underneath it, I think? Maybe. Anyway. So I've been going to this one. This one I finished out. I'm going to this one. And this one I found the last time I was in the swamp, so I need to take the key so I can unlock it. But what I want to do is that this is where I have the portal. I wanted to put this one down here. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take some wood. I'm on fire! Yeah, I'm on fire! But yes, I'll take that into consideration, Lunas. I think what I'm going to do actually, now that I have this all up and ready and everything, is I think I'm going to bring this out. My base area to maybe even to this old shack here. Just to kind of give myself more space. And then I'll work on a moat. Oh, you are so ugly. Oh, you're so ugly. What can I do about that? Can we do anything pretty about that? Can we do anything pretty about that? Not exactly. What do you even look like, huh? Iron rod. Alright, we'll figure it out. But yes, a moat is definitely in the works. I also need a better bee farm because I just have a couple of them there. I want like a central area around the bonfire because the bonfire looks so daggum cool. But in due time. For now, we're going to take our quarter. Make sure we have everything. We do not. We do not have everything. I spent all this daggum time making potions of resist poison. Or excuse me, meads of resist poison. I am going to use them, dadgummit. I also got some health ones. Not that I'm necessarily gonna use them, but better to have and not need. And better to have and not need. Alright, so make sure there's nothing super important in there. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sleep here. I'm gonna destroy this. So I can take one of these. Alright. Beautiful. Then we're gonna leave. There's a troll! We were just talking about you. You and your boys. Hi, big guy. God, I can't tell you how terrifying this guy was when you first run into him. Oh my god, he is... They're stupidly scary. Alright, need to let myself regen a bit on stamina. Stamina. You may be wondering why I'm still taking time out to kill a troll, but I still don't have fully upgraded troll armor. Almost. I don't have the piece, whatever I need to get a workbench up to level 5. Come on. Let's go. There it is. Thank you, my friend. And then I'm going to drop this trophy because you get a lot of those, believe it or not. Luna says, what we did, we found a huge peninsula and raised the ground around the whole border of the peninsula. Go big or go home, right? That's dope, actually. I kind of want to see that. That would be cool. Are y'all still playing? You know, some of the things that I've seen people do in this game are anything short of amazing, right? Like, people have done some really cool stuff. Some really cool builds, especially once you start getting into the black metal ages. This is my first time in the Iron Age. Yeah. Leashes. Okay. Let me not freak out. You got this, Mr. Marauder. I forgot to bring the crypt key. That's okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where this hut is. And I'm going to build another teleporter. Yeah, that's a Surtling. Don't really want to deal with them right now. Surtlings. But there's a couple of good Surtling, what are they called, geysers? So I actually have some options of making some Surtling core farms. Which would be cool to do. I hear they're pretty easy to do. Actually, I think Surtling cores are the easiest one because, from what I understand, you just kind of dig down, and since you're in the swamps already, that there's, if you dig far enough, you're just going to be surrounded by fire, so then they spawn in, and then they're in water, and then poof, since they're made of fire, they do the poof thing. They're just like, poof, I'm gone. No more Surtlings, and then they leave their cores behind, and then I take them to be all greedy. You know, it's a whole process. It's a whole thing. All right, we are in here now. You're playing with the big boys now. How do I get up there? I know I did it before. Here we go. Here's the broken stairs. No, we stopped playing after we beat the Ashlands. Don't have the server anymore. I have to get a new server when Deep North comes out. Dig down to the water. Yes, they die when they spawn. Yeah, see, that's what I've heard. So I'm like, perfect. And this will be good for me. Okay, what I need to do is do a couple of repairs. Nothing crazy. Nothing big. We're going to live like some hobos out of here. Okay? First of all, we need this. Because of course we do. We need the crafting station everywhere. Skadoosh. And then we can do some of this, right? So I'm gonna put you right here. Right, and then let's do one of them right here. Ow. This might take some work. This might take a little bit longer than I thought. That's alright though. That's okay, that's what this game is all about. This game is all about taking your time, playing the way that you want to play. Alright, we'll put you there. This is not going to be my prettiest build. Alright, let me see if that counts as being covered. It does! Ah, look at that! That was lucky. Every time I hear that splash noise, it makes me nervous because I'm like, is there a thing that wants me dead? But I think that's just the ambiance of the swamp. Alright, we'll stick those right there. I think one of these days I may come back and try to make this look like something a little more proper. But as of right now, this serves its purpose. Okay. So then I need a bed, right? Furniture. Bed right. Place near a fire. Oh no, I don't have any stone, do I? No, but I can remedy this problem by doing this. Go to miscellaneous, go to this guy right now. I'm gonna put you here. How is this invalid? It's not even red. Oh, you jerk. How dare you titillate me in such a way? Well, that is where my portal is. Oop. Alright, let that connect. Alright, yeah, let's just go through. Head on back real quick, grab some stone. Was such a drag the Valheim playthrough. We took a boss every Sunday in the community stream, and in the weekdays we grinded the biome of said boss. Was such a drag the Valheim playthrough. Why was that a drag? Or am I reading that wrong? Or is where you're from, does it was a drag mean something different than it means over here? Because, I mean, it sounds like a perfectly fun time to me. While I'm here, I'll drop off all this unnecessary stuff, even though I just got it. No, that sounds pretty cool, though. Every Sunday, y'all fought a boss, and then you spent the week. Did y'all, stream every time, or was that just like, you would do a lot of that off-stream? I mean, either way, it seems pretty sick. You know, I've been thinking about opening up a server for Valheim. Kind of just more of a community thing, right? Because it's like, you know, you get these people. Was a huge grind. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is 100% true. This game is nothing if not a grind, right? Let's fuel up some of that. What was I doing? I was putting some of the treasure away, some of the money. There we go. Alright, give me my things so I can put them away. Take the 7. Yeah, no, I mean this game is a grind. It really is. But you know, I gotta say I dig it. It's a good grind for me, but you know, I've also noticed that I'm kind of into grindy games, I guess. It's funny because I like the games where you have to grind, but I don't necessarily like the grind, if that makes sense. Well, if everyone was doing the grinding part, it would be cool, but it was mostly Solar and me doing the grinding. Oh, I see. Okay, so you guys were like setting everything up for everyone else. Yeah, that can get old. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I forgot my key. So you come back to the here. Go in there, grab that key. Come on back. You know, thank God they added these teleporters to the game. From what I understand, there's certain stones in the game that can't be broken. They're like really tall stones, but you can't break them at all. And it was supposed to be originally that those were the only places that you could have a teleporter. And I guess they just decided not to do that. They decided to like let you put them anywhere. And I'm so glad that they let you do that, because that would be rough if you were limited to only a certain zone that you could have the teleporter all set up. You know what? I'm actually gonna put a door here. Looks like garbage, but it works. We had to grind the resources for 8 people to have everything ready for each Sunday, fully upgraded gear. Oh my god. That's wild, bro. Yeah, more power to you guys, because I don't know if I could have did all that. I was like, even grinding just for 1 in this one is a ton. I was just thinking about that earlier today. I was like, even 2 people would be a lot to grind for. Cause like even with like SNY and I, it's like if I had to do any of this on my own, for 2 of us. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, and hopefully the smoke doesn't kill me. I don't see any smoke. That's some dedication, sir. Some dedication, my friend. That's cool though, I'm sure your people appreciated it. Y'all are getting real acquainted with the top of my head tonight. Yeah, it was a hell of an undertaking, but we pulled through. Yeah. Well, that's impressive. I hope you guys got at least some recognition for your work, 'cause that's a whole lot. There we go. Cause yeah, even just like running through here, doing the bit of like iron and stuff like that and copper that I gotta do just for myself, I could only imagine what it would be like. There we go. All right. Let us go check out the crypt, shall we? Alright, so we have this one right here. And then there's another one, I want to say this one right here, that I have not unlocked yet. I think we're going to go here. Look at, there's some black forest right there. That's cool. It's like a little sliver of black forest. Oh, right here too. That's funny. Got a pat on the head once in a while, yes. Oh, well. That makes all of it worth it, right? The dozens and hundreds and thousands of hours of grinding for a nice little appreciative pat on the head. Alright, y'all, here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Get through the thick of it. Let me drink my mead of poison resists. Okay. So I've been to this crypt one other time. I think I went this way. I definitely did go this way because these were the things that I left behind. Not much, but it was something. I did have, there was like 35 iron in this room though, so I was like, oh, bet. Bet. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy on. As much as I love this thing, what's it called? Oh boy, Diverger Circlet. As much as I love the Diverger Circlet, I kind of wish you could wear it on top of a helmet at the same time. I mean, I can understand why they don't let you. That'd be cool. Have a little headlamp on. Whatever. Okay, so there's already a blob and a Draugr there. At least I think I saw a blob. Maybe I didn't see a blob. Maybe it was just a Draugr. Nope, there's a blob. Come on, blobby boy. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. You died before you could poison me. Hello, big boy. He's gonna stand there and watch me. That's alright. I think he was kind of stuck here. He couldn't really go anywhere. Yeah, he would have been stuck. The poor guy. What an anticlimactic death you had. Ooh. Well, now I'm full on stuff. We had a portable resources on those so we could teleport iron, etc. Would be impossible without that. Oh, yeah. That would be insanely difficult. Let's go ahead and leave those things, because I kind of need everything. I could leave the resin. We need the chain first and foremost. Actually, we could leave everything else. I'm really only here for that stuff right there. No, that's cool. I thought about that too. I thought about turning that on, but I didn't. But that is a cool option. But honestly, like you said, had you not had that, that would have been brutal. What are you sitting at weight-wise, by the way? How many iron? 9. Yeah, because even just for like by myself, I think I spent like 2 or 3 real life days, like gaming sessions, just running back and forth. At least getting iron's a little bit more enjoyable. And then copper, I can't stand collecting copper. I just can't get over y'all did it for 8 people though, just the 2 of you. Ooh, a bone. I don't know how many of those bones I have. Probably enough to stop collecting them now. At least for the time being. Let me get that little bit. Come on. I know there's a scrap iron in there somewhere. Alright, fine. Fine. What was that? Coins? Alright. Who's next? You big boy. Did a playthrough vanilla already back when the game released, the full hardcore experience, so did not need to do that again. No, I hear that. Yeah, you've done it once, so you're like, nope, I'm good. Leather scrap. Why are there leather scraps down here? What? No, I don't blame you at all. Honestly, like, after this one, if I do another playthrough, I'm definitely gonna make it a lot easier. I'm gonna have higher loot drops, higher oh, what's it called? Can't think of the word, but oh yeah, like it drops more resources whenever you're gathering. Oh, now we're swimming. I don't like the sounds of that. Ow! Oh, you cheat. Frickin' cheat. Alright. Yeah, take that. Jerk wagon. Ooh, carrying too much. Kind of need all these things. Alright, we can put the treasure away, I suppose, and come back for it later. What is weighing us down? The wood? How can I take all of these good things and be extremely greedy on this run? I don't think I can. Aha, that's how you do it. Can I take 6 more? No. Can I take 3 more? No. How about 2 more? 1 more. Give me 1 more. Okay. Can I take this? Haha, I can take that. Alright. Solar's a crazy one. He played it on hardcore mode, so permadeath, enemies do double damage, no map, no what the fuck? I mean, forget my language, but Jiminy Criminy. That is insane. A permadeath? How does that even work? Like anytime you die, you just gotta start over? Forget that, bro. I quit. Alright. Now for the fun part. I've gotta run all the way back. But this is okay. We can do this. Yeah, that's insane. No, forget all that. Like you know, I'm all about challenges in a game, but that's a little much. But he must be a beast at this game then, if he can do all that. Oh yeah, so like these kind of standing circles right here. Apparently, these circles were gonna be the only place that you could have a teleporter. But they decided to do away with that before they released the game. I was like, thank God for that. If you die, the save is deleted? Oh, and he actually beat the game like that, yeah? Like all the bosses and everything? Makes me a little nauseous just thinking about it. What is this place? Is this another one of those tower things like I was just in? The archers. I'm very glad I upgraded this buckler. Yeah, he is a beast indeed. He's a straight up Valheim beast. He's a Valheim monster. Yeah, I don't know that I could do all that. More power to him because... Okay, everything else I could do. I was even thinking about how a no map playthrough would be interesting. That you just have to like memorize everything. Is that a wraith? Oh no, I want none of that. No siree, bibble. I'm out. I'm out. I should probably pay more attention to my stamina. No, he died, but he got all the way to the Mistlands. Wow. Turnip seeds. I can't pick up anything else. That's wild. I would love to see that. Did he record it or anything? Because that'd be dope to see. Come on. Oh yeah. By the way, Bonemass is right over there. That's where his skull is, where I will be summoning him in. And please, I just fought a bunch of Draugr. Y'all don't scare me one bit. Another Tragol. Go away. I have too many good things. I couldn't even pick up your offerings. Do this. Let me activate the power of Eikthyr. Activate the power of Eikthyr. No, there's this tiny bit of map that I haven't unlocked yet. Boom, it's unlocked. Oh, almost. So close. Alright, now it is. Now I can run the other way. How long can I get this troll to follow me, huh? We're going straight north. Yeah, y'all can't keep up. I'm a sprinter. I got the stamina. And I got stamina. And I'm on Tanama. There's another double hopper, but I'm not gonna worry about marking this one. There's just too many people and I need to go. Yeah, man, so to navigate after the sun, Solar built a sundial to see what time it was. And he built waypoints as he went on to find the way back to the base. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I've seen someone else build a sundial. I watched the whole video of like how to build a sundial, and I was like, that's kind of cool actually. Not something that I'm planning on doing, at least not this run, but yeah, sundial would be cool. And it was just really cool, the mechanics of it, the way he did it. Now this is interesting. They have a little village that's like half in the Black Forest, half in the meadows. That's kind of cool. No, that'd be kind of cool to try. And do a hardcore run. Hell, I'd even try it with the permadeath, but I don't know how far ahead I would get. There's already one part in this playthrough that I had a nasty, what's it called, a death loop. I'll show you on the map here when I get a second. I went to this place, and yeah, it was on my way to find where the elder was. I wasn't even getting ready to fight him. I was just looking for him. And it just so happened to be that he was in a crummy part of the map. And I went to go look for him, and ugh, it was brutal. Okay, you know what? You asked for it. I tried. Y'all saw it. I tried to run. I tried to leave him alone. But he kept just getting up in my behind. Y'all saw it. That pig just wanted some, I guess. It blew my mind watching him build things. He used those half-meter wood pieces and made new snapping points to be able to build circular and other shapes. That's crazy. Yeah, that would be cool to kind of see him build stuff like that. You know, some of the build videos that I have seen, I was honestly like, a lot of these videos and tutorials that I watch, I'm like, how do these guys even figure this out? You know, a lot of these like building techniques and mixing parts that shouldn't go together, but they do go together. Like today, I was watching someone build a pillar. And all it is just a big round pillar, right? Like just a support beam. But in order to do it, they had to make like a cross out of these beams, then a star shape. And then they added doors at a certain spot to the end of the star shape, and then they started adding more and more stuff, then taking away the door. I was like, good lord. Very impressive to say the least, and I still don't understand how some of these guys figure this stuff out. Because they're not glitches. Maybe an exploit, I guess you can call it. But it's just, they get these things to work in a way that they weren't designed to work. But they also do it without glitching anything or like changing the programming. They just like figure it out, and they're like, oh, these things clip in these ways, so if I do this and do that and do this and do that, it's gonna make all this look insanely good. And then make people like Mr. Marauder jealous because he could never figure something out like that. Yeah, I got some VODs of him building stuff in the channel. I have to go check it out after I'm done here, because I've been wanting to look up more building stuff in Valheim in particular. Yeah, and I'll check that out soon because it's starting to get. Oh yeah, oh man, it's already almost 1 o'clock. How did it get so late? That's what this game will do to you, huh? It'll just eat tiny little minutes at a time until all of a sudden it's 1 in the morning. Solar also has a channel where he's posted 4K plus hours of world. Okay. Okay. DM you his Discord channel. I appreciate that. I will definitely check all of that out. Alright, now I'm starting to get a little bit more nervous because I'm running out of food buff and it's dark. And I'm almost like, oh! Ouch. Well, that's my most current copper mine right there. Ouch. It's kind of crazy how much of a difference having food buffs gives you versus not having them. It's like when you're not fed, bro, you feel so weak. Can't do nothing. Oh, will you look at here? I forgot to add a door on this side. Silly me. Sant, I appreciate you, brother. I didn't put any doors on this side. Good lord, what am I doing, huh? Why am I slacking so hard? You stay away. You stay away from me. I have a torch. Yeah, that's right, you fear fire. Because you're made of wood, I believe. Haha. Burn, baby, burn. I will take that resin, or not, because I am too heavy. Alright, home sweet home, y'all. Nice and quiet, nice and eventless, just the way that Mr. Marauder likes it. We have no wood on us. Do we? No, but there should be a good amount of wood in here, huh? Thought this was a 24-hour stream. That would be impressive. I don't know if I could do all that. I don't know if I could do all that. I thought about it. I don't even have the days. All right, something's gonna have to give because I'm starting to get too many things. Yeah, I've seen a couple people do 24-hour streams, and I'm like, oh my god, it seems exhausting. I'd give it a try though. I'd see how far I can make it in a 24-hour stream. I would just have to, I'd have to take a day off. Just because of the way that my days line up. Have you ever done a 24-hour stream? How was it? If you did. Alright, we will put the treasures away there. Got a couple potions that can drop off here, because it's kind of taking up space right now. What else we got? We got that key. I can put the key back. I didn't even use it. I didn't even use it this time. Why is it so dark over here? Oh, because the fire's out. There we go. That's a little better. I need to get some sconces or something over here. BTW, those diverger circlets work great as lamps. Put them on an item stand and place the circlet on it and you have infinite light. Ooh. Interesting. Let me see. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually really cool. You will have to figure out how to set up the item stand, but I may have to consider that in the future because I know they don't cost all that much money. And like after a point, you just have all this gold that you're sitting on anyway. I will keep that in mind. I appreciate you, man. I haven't messed too much. We lit our whole base up with them. That's dope. That's kind of awesome. You know, I never would have even thought of that. I know people have used the yellow mushrooms, the glow shrooms, but I never even considered using the circlets. That's probably one of the coolest things about this game is how you can like just put just about any item down on an item stand. Right? Like I don't really know of many other games, none that I could think of off the top of my head, where you could just like decorate like that. Oh, would you look at that? We're working on our 3rd stack of iron right now, which sounds like a lot. But Lunas will tell you that's not a lot at all. You know, especially when one weapon takes like 20 to 30 iron to make. Having 3 stacks of iron is almost nothing. No, that's really cool though, a whole base lit up by these things. I have to try that. Oh yeah, I was gonna show them. Because where I found both traders, but they're on a different continent. So here's where I am, right? And then where's Eikthyr? Eikthyr was up here. I think I may have used... No, I used this one to fight him. This is where we started, and I worked my way down here before I started settling in. After I settled in, I thought this was the ocean. So I was like, oh, okay, that'll be a pretty cool, you know, place to set up. And then I realized all this is closed in right here, and I was like, oh, okay, but fortunately you can still, there's like a narrow path right here. And I'm gonna go through and open it up a little bit. But anywho, you can go through this way. And the Elder, where's he at? The Elder's down here, right? So I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna take a boat and go down there. So I started going down this way. I stopped here first. I don't know why that X stopped. I stopped here first. And then realized how much space I still had. So I was like, alright. And then I did some more sailing down here. Made this the Elder hut. So I was like, oh yeah, so this is perfect. Started right here. Then I tried to go from here to the Elder. And right in here. Because we have a little bit of swamp right here. And then plains. So I like, the first time I ran into leeches were right here. Didn't go back to get my stuff for about another 40 days. And as I started working my way around this area, I kept getting killed by locks and death skeetos and the Draugr. I was like, what is happening? I was like, where's this Elder even at? I was like, what kind of biomes is he supposed to be in? I didn't realize he was still supposed to be in Black Forest. What I ended up doing was running across here, and this part's kind of treacherous, you know, in the plains. But I finally made it over here. This is where the other trader is right there. But eventually I just set up over here. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just sail from here to here. Elder will be right there. So eventually I figured it out. But man, there was a while, because like I think when I first pulled up, I stopped right here. Jumped out the boat, and as soon as I did, leeches. Was not ready for them. Ugh. Let me tell you, my friends, though, lessons learned. Some very difficult lessons learned there. Like how death skeetos are the absolute worst things ever. I'm sure there's worse things, but death skeetos suck. They do so much damage. Never played any game where you can utilize resources for everything else of what they intended. Yeah, that's very true. It seems like a lot of this game is like, oh yeah, the devs are like, oh, that'll be kind of a cool feature. And then all of a sudden the players start using that feature for something else, and they're like, oh, well, you know what, we'll let them have it. We'll let them keep it because it's kind of cool. Alright, I think I'm going to be wrapping up here. But what did we do today? Well, we tore down all this wooden fence and put up all the stone walls. I'm thinking about, oh, you know what I could do? I can make those walls a couple things wider and actually be able to walk on the top of that. Ooh, that might be cool. You know what? Let me see something. Let me see something very temporary right here. Never have enough wood. Oh yeah, you see I can like thicken the wall out like 2 or 3. That's gonna be very expensive, very stone resource heavy. But I'm like, I can walk around here. Alright, brother, awesome stream as always, my dude. Hey, I appreciate you, Lunas, and thank you for sending me that info. I will check out both his and your channels tonight as I wrap up for the evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, by the way, what are you playing right now? Are you like on Grounded 2? Is that kind of your game, or is there something else you're playing? Hope to see some Valheim streams with SNY, yeah? I would have no problem with that. Unfortunately, we have a really hard time catching each other with our schedules at the moment, but it'll happen. I definitely plan on it. Alright. I don't know, man. That double chimney kind of bugs me. I didn't really know what I was doing here. I was like... It kind of came out of necessity, because once I got the hearth. Hang on. There we go. Now I'm on Grounded 2 and Horizon Forbidden West. Ooh, okay. Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't seen that one yet. I did like Horizon though. Yeah, this is how I got this set up. Ultimately, what I landed on. But I was like, I don't know if I like that. I may have to reassess, but then again, I may be tearing a lot of this down and redoing it anyway now that we're in the Iron Age. But in the meantime, I like my cozy little shack. Alright. That will be it for me tonight. Can you not do emotes while you're sitting? Aw. Goodbye. There we go. Relaxing by the hearth, by the bubbly. Get a little more comfortable, huh? Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, that's what it was called. That was the first one, right? I got probably halfway through the game, but that was still on console. It was really good, though. It was very different. Anywho, that is it for me tonight. Let me remember how I used to do this because it's been so long since I've streamed it. There we go. Put that on, bam, beautiful. Alright, take care, buddy. Yes, sir, Lunas, my brother. You take care of yourself. Thank you. Anybody who did join me throughout. slurp and one day at a time. I will catch both of y'all, all three of y'all's, every one of y'all's later. Have a blessed weekend. Goodbye.